I know I'm kind of stating the obvious here, but Rotten Tomatoes is corrupt. It is absolutely 100% corrupt. Rotten Tomatoes, Hollywood thinks that we are idiots because they don't think that we grasp the concept of the fact that the 86% for Rise of Skywalker has not budged a single percentage. Over like what is it at now? Like 70,000 reviews or something, and it hasn't moved at all since like 6,000 reviews? Are you kidding me? Do you realize just how impossible that is? There is definitely something going on with Rotten Tomatoes. And we have this article here from Reclaim the Net, and they did a really good job of kind of consolidating new data about this entire thing that's going on, this whole fiasco with Rotten Tomatoes and Rise of Skywalker. And we're going to take a look at that in this video because it needs to be, we need to continue to make people more aware of this nonsense going on with Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes is a site that cannot be trusted anymore. They've lost all credibility ever since the Captain Marvel situation, where, you know, they used to have like the want to see or not want to see thing option on Rotten Tomatoes for a movie that's going to be coming out. And people were bringing that down to like, what, 28% or something like that. And so Rotten Tomatoes changed their entire system just to protect Captain Marvel. They took away the don't want or want to see feature on Rotten Tomatoes. Plus, they made a thing where you have to be a verified audience in order to give a review for the movie that apparently is legit. But as we see here, the verified audience reviews have been stuck at 86% for Rise of Skywalker for about 60,000 reviews. Like, It's impossible. This is absolutely impossible. There's no way this is legit. I do not believe for a single moment, and there's nothing you can do to make me believe that that is legit. And I'm not someone that likes to buy into conspiracy theories. I'm not that type of person. I like to have the evidence before I make a claim. But, you know, there's just absolutely no way. There's no way that it continues to be at 86%. We're going to look at some of the information in this article here that kind of talks about the fact that, yeah, this is pretty much like there's no way this is real. So let's go ahead and take a look at this because we need to bring more awareness to this. This is a very major issue because unfortunately there's a lot of people that still trust Rotten Tomatoes, unfortunately, and they don't know about all this nonsense that's going on, right? So we need to continue to make people aware of what's going on. So new data shows strange patterns in Rotten Tomatoes Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker audience reviews. The audience score for the movie has been stuck at 86% since it gained over 60,000 reviews. By the way, just kind of throwing this in there, but I'm in the process of moving to my new PC and stuff, so I have my camera set up over here while my old computer is set up over here, and my new PC is right here, and I'm trying to get this all worked all set up and stuff. So, you know, it's kind of like there's a bunch of stuff going on right now. And obviously the background needs to work and all that, but you know, I'm kind of in the process of phasing to my new PC and all that type of stuff. So anyway, just kind of giving you guys an update. If I seem like I'm a little bit weird in this video, that's just because I have to look over here at the computer over here for the article, but the camera's over here and all that type of stuff. So just kind of giving you guys an update on that. For, you know, regular viewers, you might notice that things are a little bit different this time. But something strange is going on with the Rotten Tomatoes audience score for Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Absolutely it is. It's currently sitting at 86% with 69,000 total verified reviews and has been stuck at 86% ever since it accrued 6,000 reviews. Like, seriously, does Hollywood really think we're this stupid? I'm kind of insulted by that. I don't know about you guys. I mean, of course they think we're stupid. I mean, the whole mainstream media, Hollywood, all that type of elite, you know, nonsense over there. Of course they think we're stupid. They think that general audience people like you and me, normal, working people, they think we're dummies. They really do. Anyway, I know you're not stupid. Anyway, so as we reported previously, a scraped sample of 2,500 of these reviews revealed that many of the reviews are very similar and contain a short blurb that repeats the sentiments "great end to the saga" without explaining what they like about the movie. YouTuber Shayla Allen, who scraped these 2,500 reviews and performed the original text analysis, suggested in her original video that the similarities between these short reviews point to many of them being fake. Now Allen has scraped an additional 6,000 reviews for Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker from Rotten Tomatoes and found that this strange pattern is still prevalent even when looking at a much larger sample. Very interesting indeed, isn't it? For example, variations of the phrase "great end to the saga" appear more than 260 times in the 6,000 scraped reviews, with the phrases listed below appearing in 4.3% of the reviews. And as you can see here, these are all phrases that are very, very common throughout the reviews as well. So I'm not going to really go through these, but I'm just going to leave this here. If you want to take a look at those, go ahead. As with the original analysis, many of the reviews Allen scraped for this analysis are single-sentenced reviews that don't discuss what they liked about the movie and just contain a short variation of the "great end to the saga" phrase. And based on some of the most recent verified audience reviews for Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker on Rotten Tomatoes, which were posted after Allen conducted her analysis, this trend appears to be continuing, with many short, similar reviews being posted where the reviewers don't elaborate on what they like about the movie. Very interesting indeed, isn't it? So, we have things like "excellent ending to the saga," "a great end to the saga," "great ending to a great story," "great ending to a great franchise," "great finish to the series," "great ending to the Skywalker saga," "great ending to a great series." Oh my gosh, like all these literally sound like the same. Like Hollywood is a joke too, but Rotten Tomatoes is a joke, let me tell you. The high concentration of short, similar reviews that focus on the great end to the saga is very different to the pattern that can be seen in the user reviews on another popular review aggregator, Metacritic. On Metacritic, most of the user reviews are more expansive, varied, and discuss what the reviewer liked or disliked about the movie. Interesting, isn't it? Reviews that contain variations of the phrase "great end to the saga" and nothing else are very hard to find. Huh. So, as you can see here, we have a bunch of reviews that are very, very different from each other, that are all varied, that sound like they're actually from human beings. Crazy, right? Another difference that points to something odd happening with the Rotten Tomatoes audience score is the fluctuations in the Metacritic user score. And this is the most important thing right here, okay? Because the Metacritic user score has fluctuated. It's gone up, it's gone down, and then it's gone back up again. Meanwhile, we have the Rise of Skywalker score on Rotten Tomatoes that hasn't budged a single percentage ever since 6,000 reviews. So as you can see here on Metacritic, it was at 5.4, and then it went down to 5.1, and then 5.0, and then back up to 5.1, and then back down to 5.0. Which is a very natural way that these aggregate websites usually operate, where if you look at the audience score for any movie, it goes up and down. It goes up and down. But not Rise of Skywalker, which is a Disney movie, which is the same company that owns Captain Marvel. Very interesting, isn't it? So, seeing these regular movements in the Metacritic user score makes it even stranger to see a Rotten Tomatoes audience score that hasn't moved a single percentage point since it gained over 60,000 verified audience reviews. Like I said at the beginning of this video, Rotten Tomatoes has lost all credibility after they literally changed the game to protect Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's owned by Disney. Rise of Skywalker's owned by Disney. Rotten Tomatoes continues to bend the knee to Disney, and because they are doing this, they are they're destroying themselves. They're absolutely destroying themselves. I'm gonna probably start using Metacritic more for things than Rotten Tomatoes. In fact, I don't even really use Rotten Tomatoes anymore anyway, because I just don't trust them. I don't trust I don't trust anything with Rotten Tomatoes anymore. But I continue to make videos about Rotten Tomatoes because people need to know the truth. People need to wake up. And unfortunately, the sad thing about this is that there's so many people. There are so many people that are oblivious to all of this. Because they don't care, right? Like, and I don't blame them. They're just people that are living life, and they see that the next Marvel movie's coming out or the next Star Wars movie, and they're like, oh, let's go check it out, whatever. And then they don't care about anything else that's going on, any of this important stuff that's happening behind the scenes that is literally, changing our entire culture, that's impacting our entire culture, and they just don't realize it, which is sad. But unfortunately, that is the case, which is why it's so important that we continue to use our voices. I'm telling you, use your voice. Find a way to use your voice. It doesn't have to be making YouTube videos. It can just be talking to your friends, or find a way that you can use your gifts to make people aware of the nonsense that's going on in our culture, that's coming from Hollywood, that's coming from the mainstream media. They're all corrupt, and we need to let people know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on everything that's happening. Happy New Year's as well. I hope you guys had a great year, and I hope that you have a fantastic 2020. 2020 is our year. It's the year for Josiah Rises, and it's the year for you guys as well. My amazing community, my supportive community. You guys are the best, and this has been one of the best years of my entire life because of you guys. And I can't wait to see where we're going to go in 2020. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.